One moment, please. Ooh,
Why, you're a cat.
a Cheshire cat. You may have noticed that I'm not all there myself.
Starting off with my face, I'm taking my favorite primer, which is the Smashbox Original Primer. I always forget the name of it, but yeah, I take that primer, and then I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. You definitely want a foundation that's matte because you're going to be drawing on top. So you want to make sure that your canvas is nice and matte so you're not like slipping, like the foundation isn't slipping and sliding everywhere. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer as a under eye brightener as well as an eyeshadow primer and just highlighting my face and blending that in with my beauty blender. Now I'm just baking with the Coty Airspun powder, and this powder is amazing and it just is going to leave my face really nice and matte because that's exactly what I want. And then I'm taking the Benefit Hello Flawless powder, and this is a powder foundation. It's going to give me extra coverage as well as mattifying the rest of my face. And then I'm just wiping away the bake under my eyes and the center of my face. Next, I'm just going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to do it in the normal way that I normally fill them in. I did want to add some purple shadow on top, like to complete the Cheshire cat look, but I actually just got them microbladed, and I didn't want to add too much color to them because then the pigment's going to fall off. So I just ended up, shading them in the way I normally would. Next, I'm taking the Morphe 35B palette, and I love this palette so much. It's full of so many bright colors, and I'm starting with a very, very light pink as a transition shade. Then I'm going in with that very, very bright pink, and that's going in my crease. And I use the same brush for this, but I probably should have used a smaller shading brush, but whatever, it did the job. And I wanted the crease to be extremely bright and then fade into the purple on the lid, so that's what I started with. Now I'm taking a deeper purple, and that's going in the outer V and a little bit in the crease. And of course, you have to take your time blending this, making sure it's not too harsh. So I do go in with the original blending brush that we used and just buff out all the colors, making sure it's a gradient effect and not just a super harsh purple. But then I end up going back in with the purple just to intensify it a little bit more. It's all up to your liking and like whatever you want to do, however intense you want to make it. I did end up kind of winging it out a bit, but that's just my preference. Now I'm just cutting the crease with some concealer. I did want to cut crease, but it's like a half cut crease really. It's not really an entire cut crease. And I just love the way it turned out. So here I am cutting the crease, and then I'm going to go in with a light purple shimmery shade, and that's going to be my all over lid color, exactly where I put the concealer. And I did spray my brush just to intensify the shimmer shade. I did want shimmer and as opposed to matte because every look I've seen of the Cheshire Cat has matte eyes, and I wanted a little bit of shimmer. I actually thought about putting glitter like all over my face, but then I was like, never mind. I didn't want the glitter mess all over everywhere, so yeah, I just ended up going with glitter on the lids, and that's it. Now I'm just blending the outer corner in with the lid shade just to make sure it's not like one harsh line, and I'm just intensifying the purple. I wanted to take a black shadow on the like very, very outer V just to intensify it even more and just deepen the crease and give it more definition. Now I'm just going in with liner, and I'm doing a kind of intense wing. Can you believe that I messed up my wing liner on this look? And I did a lot more difficult things than wing liner, and I don't understand how I messed it up, but like they weren't even. I had to like redo it and whatever, but whatever works. And then I did have to make the inner like cat eye effect situation, which I'm never really good at. Like I really actually suck at it, but I think with a gel liner it makes it a lot easier as opposed to a felt tip liner because that could like leak everywhere. Now I'm just doing the lower lash line with the same colors we used on the top of the lid, but I start with a bright pink shade and then bring the purple shade really close to the lower lash line, and then I'm finishing the cat eye with some white liner, filling it in just to give it that cat effect. For lashes today, I used Cocoa Lashes in Goddess, and now I'm just lining my tight line and waterline with a black liner. I've seen this look done with white eyeliner in the waterline, and that looks cool as well, but I wanted the black one to just intensify it and make me look a little more dark. Now I'm just sketching out where the mouth is going to be. I definitely recommend doing this first because if you just go in with a black eyeliner, it's a little harder to erase your mistakes, but a white eyeliner is a lot easier to do. If I could go back, I would make the teeth a little bigger and more of them. I don't know why I did that, but basically I just traced out the teeth with the white eyeliner and then went in with the same black gel liner that I used for my wing liner and just filled, while I'm sketching it still, I'm tracing them, and then I fill in the rest of the mouth with the black. I'm not gonna lie, this is the Maybelline gel liner and it's not as intense as I would have liked for it to have been. I think the Sigma gel liner is a little bit better, but I honestly just didn't want to waste my really good Sigma gel liner that I really like. Although I do like the Maybelline one for wing liner and I use it a lot. I was okay with using a drugstore product as opposed to a little bit more of a higher end product. But basically it would have been easier to use like a black paint as opposed to a gel liner, but I did want to use as much makeup as I possibly could for this tutorial because I know not everyone can go out and get, you know, like special Halloween makeup. And yeah, this is the part that took the longest time, but it wasn't too hard. As long as you map out what you're gonna do, you should be good to go. And then of course you want to set what you did with the gel liner with some black eyeshadow. I had a hard time because it was like slipping and sliding everywhere, even though it was gel and not liquid, so I just really needed to set it. Now to fill in the teeth, I used the clown makeup that I used in my last tutorial. Of course, this is optional. You can use like any white eyeliner that you have and it should work just the same. Not gonna lie, the clown makeup was also really difficult to work with as well, especially like in such a precise area, and because it was so thick, I of course had to set it with some translucent setting powder so it wouldn't budge everywhere. I also had quite a bit of a hard time with that. It kept like moving everywhere, but whatever. Now I'm just contouring my nose with a mix of purple and pink. Actually, I don't think I showed that, but it was a mix of purple and pink. And then I should have done the cat nose first, but I don't know why I didn't. But I'm basically just contouring where I would normally put like normal contour, but I'm just using pink and purple instead just to make myself look more like the Cheshire cat. Now I'm just drawing the like widow's peak that the Cheshire cat has with the same colors of the contour. It's like a little peak in the forehead, and just making sure to do that and blend the contour nice and well. Now I'm just shading the outside of the mouth. This part is optional, but I think it adds a little bit of more definition to the mouth and it makes it stand out a little bit more. So I reversed, I don't know why I did this, but I started with the lighter color first on a fluffy brush, and then I went more precise with a dark purple closer to the mouth, and then of course I blended it out again with the fluffier blending brush just to make sure it was all nice and blended and there weren't any harsh lines. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip kit. I think it's called the lip kit, but I'm taking that purple shade and it's perfect for this, but I'm drawing the nose with that purple shade, and then I actually take a mix of that purple shade with black just to like define it and like add some shadows on the edges because I just think it makes it stand out even more with that. And then I just take a white eyeliner, the same white eyeliner I took before, and just added a bit more definition on the nose. For the whiskers, I took the same gel liner and the same eyeliner brush. And this is all about pressure. You want the most pressure from when you start, and then you just want to flick it out with a little bit less of pressure. Now I'm taking an eyeliner brush with the same lip color that we took for the nose. And I'm doing some hair strokes around my face wherever I wanted. This is, I think, again, optional, but I think it adds just a little bit more to the look. Now I'm taking the same shades we took for the contour on the face and just bring it down my neck a bit. This again is also optional, but it also adds to the look, I believe. I'm doing the same hair strokes with the same lip color and the same eyeliner brush. This is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I loved creating it or recreating it because this is definitely inspired by Amanda Ensing and a bunch of other people that have done this look, and this wig will be linked down below. I love it, oh my gosh. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.